Hello, my beautiful souls. Welcome. My name is Ingrid to those new to my channel. So happy to see you all. And today, this is a reading for a Taurus. And it's meant to find you, whether you're a Taurus or not. You're here for a reason. And let's see what it is that is coming to Taurus today. And take a moment to breathe in, and we're going to descend 10 steps down to relax, beginning with step 10 and 9, coming into a more relaxed phase, down 9, 8, breathing, releasing down into 7 and 6. You're coming into some very powerful realignment with your higher vision now. Number 5, allow the stairs to turn. If there is a texture on the surface of the floor, feel into that. 3, feeling as relaxed as possible. A 2 and 1, and now stepping out into a sacred space where you can receive this message, Taurus, meant for you. And what is coming for Taurus today is the energy of the devil. I accept my shadow. And what might that be for you, Taurus? If you're chained to some situation, to belief system, to another person, to something that is contaminating your ability to see clearly, you're going to break free of that. And let's see what it is that the card wants us to know today with the energy of the devil. What is it that is coming into a time of shadow self? This card serves as a reminder that when you focus solely on the material world or becoming obsessed with outcomes, Taurus, you may inadvertently tether yourself to the very things you wish to avoid. The devil examines the chains that hold you back, whether they're obsession, past hurts, or destructive patterns. Fostering self-love and releasing negative attachments can transform your love life for the better. For money and work, the devil signifies a need to reassess your motives. Yes. Are you working for just financial gain, Taurus? Does your job fulfill you? You can be enslaved by the materialistic aspects of work and wealth. Attract abundance by finding your soul's purpose. So if there's any bondage, obsession, temptation, addiction, a bad habit, toxic relationship, you're coming into this reading with that as your focus. And to accept the shadow is not easy. And so we're going to pull a card from the energy of deep, dark, and dangerous oracle. So stay with me, Taurus. I know what I'm finding is a lot of times when I'm scrolling through tarot readings, which I do, I love watching other tarot readers, that I shy away if there's something that is like the devil or some shadow element that I need to face. The 7 of Swords, the 3 of Swords, the 5 of Cups. So you're coming into a time where there is shadow work to be done, and I'm proud of you for looking into that Capricorn energy. And then we have this beautiful beautiful card of Kelpie. And it's a warning. Well, yes, this is a warning for a Taurus about the devil, about some shadow element that really needs to be faced. And the number 5 is the card of often change that could be difficult or hard to face. But let's see what has to do with a warning. The number 5, Kelpie. The duality with Kelpie is warning and ignorance. And that could be that we're enslaved by some situation with the devil that's very intoxicating in a relationship, perhaps, or around money, or some attachment that has ulterior motives or secondary gains. If you're giving a warning, Taurus, you should heed it. If someone shows you who they are, believe them. Understand your current limitations, yet extend your skills. Your intuition may be asking you to be aware of a danger. Pay heed. And so the Kelpie can transform back into human form. And it can go from the water to the young woman. The Kelpie says that he will stay in his human form, thus becoming mortal, if he agrees to for you to marry him. The young woman accepts him as her husband, and Kelpie stays in human form, giving up his immortality. And so when Kelpies are here, they're the embodiment of danger and the unknown inherent in the depths of the waters. And it reminds us that we humans can lose our lives quickly if we don't pay attention to the situation and give it enough respect. Well, that is intense. I don't know if I should even post this, but let's continue on. Well, we've got the 5 of Pentacles, Taurus. This is a story about your past, about what you were led to fear, and that you were maybe in a traumatic situation where you went through something that you had a warning and you didn't want to face that, but now you are. And you're going to open the door to new opportunities. If you felt like you've been left out in the cold, in this feeling of lack, well, you're breaking through because you're having a warning that there is something in the shadow realm that needs to be faced. And when you do, it's going to bring you your 9 of Cups. This is your wish come true, is to move beyond any kind of addiction, habit, intoxication with something that is very material. And you're going to express gratitude for the abundance of love and happiness in your life. That is what is coming. That is the blessing coming from the shadow realm. And if you also have the 9 of Swords, well, there's this duality between a wish coming true and transforming your worries into stepping stones for growth. Well, you're breaking free of the chains that bind you so you can move toward a wish come true, fulfillment. And you've got another 9. Wow, well, you've got 3 9s in a row. A Taurus. That's amazing. So let me read these and let you take a moment to reflect on that shadow realm. What is it that is hard for you to face when you look in the mirror, and to forgive yourself, to love yourself, to let go of those attachments that are unhealthy? And the way you do that is I express gratitude for abundance of love and happiness in my life. Look at the areas that you have love already. Families, friends, the energy of Source, God, your divine guides are giving you love every moment. And you're going to transform your worries into stepping stones for growth, which will move out of any feeling of lack and to realize you've got everything you need, that transforming energy of self-acceptance is going to bring new opportunities. And you are surrounded by abundance, and that is what you already have. And you can move forward from too much consideration just for finances and money and work, and come into a time of satisfaction, pleasure, enjoying life. And that will bring you the Two of Cups. Well, there is a union coming. I sense this for you. But it's going to be one that heals and breaks the old pattern of toxic relationships, whether at work or in friendships and family, or especially in romantic love. You're going to cherish this bond, and it's forming now. And it's maybe you feel in the dark, you don't know how it's happening, but there is a path being made for you. You're facing your fears, and the devil is connected to fears. So if there is a fear coming about this union, you're facing that, you're overcoming it. You're getting more information. You're using your intuition, your psychic abilities. We have Capricorn through the devil, and the moon is Cancer energy. But you've got 3 9s. That is saying this is almost coming to completion. And another 5. So there is a lot of change. I embrace challenges as opportunities to grow. Well, there will be challenges when we're overcoming a significant situation, whether a relationship or a pattern, a situation that keeps repeating itself with an addiction or a habit. You're cherishing the bonds of love that are coming. And you're going to deal with those setbacks. Those could be inner conflicts within you, Taurus. But when you break free and really come to terms with these setbacks, these challenges, these arguments that could be coming, you could be arguing with yourself about some addiction. Do I think about giving this up? Let's say smoking cigarettes, like, I'll have just one more. But then that keeps the devil, it keeps that shadow self activated. And you're walking away from this worry, this anxiety, this nightmare into your 9 of Cups and 9 of Pentacles. So there's a lot of abundance, wealth, security, happiness, fulfillment. Just a blessed time ahead in this bond you're forming. But there are things to face. Accept your shadow side. Accept what mistakes you made. We all make mistakes, wrong choices, but you're making a new choice. You're finding your way in the darkness. A path is being laid for you, Taurus. And I possess power to shape my future. Well, you're making that future. You're planning. And you're also planning something with another person. There are 2 people here. There is a partnership coming in. You might not see it, but it's coming in for you, a Taurus. And it's coming with a plan of how to cherish this bond, how to work it, how to make it real. And when you do, it's bringing you the King of Wands. You could be tapping into a masculine energy, a Taurus, or you could be this King of Wands, charismatic, fiery, Aries, Sagittarius, Leo, where you sit on your throne of abundance, of a lot of passion, a lot of attractiveness, somebody who's you're very attracted to. And that energy is potency within you, and you're ready to plan. Maybe to meet up with this person or to take it to the next level. But there is a plan to travel, to connect. It could be something radical, like a entrepreneurial idea to take action on. You're going to wield the power of leadership and vision over this union and planning it. And you know your destiny. You're having a wake-up call. You're hearing an announcement, maybe in a dream. You're hearing a trumpet or actually hearing this sound. But you're rising above a situation of the devil, of some kind of entrapment, some kind of seduction. And you're coming to a new phase of life, a rebirth. You're reviewing the past and you're saying, I'm ready now to take action, to yield my power, to be recognized, to be very just potent with my actions, and to believe with intuition in this bond that is coming. And it's coming because you have the Four of Cups. You might have been despondent, Taurus, or in the doldrums, stuck, not reviewing over and over, kind of bored. You know, that sad hangdog look, like, this isn't working out. I'm so disappointed. But trust. You're planning a new kind of love. And you're moving behind anything that has kept you stuck, bored, a little despondent, depressed. And you're taking this cup that's being offered to you. And when you do, you're gonna have to say goodbye. We have 3 of the 5s. The 5 of Pentacles, feeling left out in the cold. And then feeling the 5 of Wands, quarrels, inner conflict, setbacks, obstacles. This is chaotic energy. And then the 5 of Cups, which is a Taurus, very a difficult energy to deal with, of loss, of feeling like you made some difficult, regretful situations and choices. But you're being offered with the 4 a new possibility in love, something to take action on, with the King of Wands. And the final card is the Chariot. Cancer energy could be involved. They could be coming towards you because we've got the Moon and we've got the Chariot. Both are ruled by Cancer energies. A lot of deep feelings as your willpower takes action. You're balancing your path ahead. You're coming into this psychic abilities, clairvoyance, clairaudience. You can just use your intuition just to know how this is going to work. And you're seeing in the dark. And you're moving with that speed of the Chariot, maybe moving. Because we did see the 2 of Wands. This is action, travel, moving forward. And you've got the 9 of Pentacles and the 9 of Cups and the 9 of Swords. So there's a major radical change on the horizon. And the final card is this rebirth is coming. You're setting out on a more spiritual path. And this union is going to be something that is going to be a big spiritual upgrade for you. And it's coming triumphantly, because you're balancing the shadow elements of the white horse and the dark horse, the parts of yourself you understand and those you don't. But you're going into that energy of, you've got a warning that it's time to really face the devil. And one final card, what is it that we need to know about this energy of the devil? Why is the devil here? You've got the 5 of Pentacles again, because you maybe have been worrying about money, about being left out, of being, having had money and lost it, of being at this very difficult financial and emotional, just feeling kind of that a lot of lack. And that does create an opening for the devil to be attracted to us, because it sees it can use us. But you're going to see through this with the Queen of Swords, Aquarius, a Gemini, Libra energy. You're seeing something for the first time today, Taurus. And what you're seeing is the 8 of Pentacles, that it's time for you to get to work on this project. And when you do, you're going to break free of that lack. Sometimes just getting a job, getting out there, beginning to upgrade our lifestyle helps us get things moving away from the toxicity toward this triumph. And it's also going to take you to a position of leadership and bold action. You're going to be successful at this, Taurus. And you're going to come into this new love. this union. This is meant to be, and it's going to be planned, and take action on it. And that is what I have for you today. I'm so proud of you for my beautiful Tauruses coming forward with all of this. And you're on your way to a wish come true, which is a partnership that you can move forward with boldly. And sending you so much love. If you connect to this, please let me know in the comments. Bye-bye.